everybody. My name is Teacher Stella. I'm from South Africa. Welcome to our conversational class today. Our topic for today is the night sky. So we're going to talk about exactly that, the night sky and the stars and the moon and so on. We're going to learn a little bit of vocabulary around the topic. And then we'll discuss our reading as well. So we're going to have some reading and we're going to learn lots of vocabulary today. So yes, let's get started. So as you can see, we have two pictures there. I hope it's clear for everybody to see. There we go. So when we look at the two photos, look at photo number 1 and then photo number 2. What activity do they both relate to? If we look at that massive, looks like a massive telescope in picture number 1. Okay. And then picture number 2. Describe to me what you see in these photos. What do you think what does it actually relate to if you look at the pictures?
Stargazing.
I can't skip.
Right, stargazing, yes. Good. Yes. If we look at this massive, it's obviously a very complicated telescope. This one in picture number 1, it's computer, like it works just with a computer, so there's no man that's involved there. That one is controlled by a computer in the first picture. So it can move on its own and everything's done via computer, okay? With the second one, we can see a family standing there, okay, looking up at the sky.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we think about the sky at night, I'm sure you can all relate. When you stand and you look up at the sky and you see the beautiful stars and the moon and the beautiful sky at night, how does it make you feel? What do you think about when you look up at the stars at night? You look at that picture.
What is the question?
Can I ask the question?
Yes, sure.
Can I ask the question, Stella?
Yes, you can. No problem.
Okay. These pictures reminds me that in Italy we have a beautiful tradition on the 10th of August, which is called St. Lawrence Night, and thousands of young people sitting on the beach. They spend the whole night on the beach under the stars, waiting to see the shooting stars of the Perseid meteor, and according to this tradition, if you see a shooting star, you make a wish that may come true. It is it is a very beautiful tradition, a very beautiful summer tradition, and for many young people, it is living a magical atmosphere. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Rosalba. Beautiful tradition, eh? And who else? Laddie, would you like to share?
I just asked you about what is the last question you ask about something. Yeah, because I don't hear you. I
Hi.
don't yeah, I don't hear the last question you ask about in this picture. In
Yes,
this is
sorry,
picture.
yes, I was just saying when you look up at the sky, how does it make you feel? I'm sure that you all have experience just looking up at the sky, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
You're welcome to relate experiences, just as Rosalba did now.
yeah, okay.
It's an activity that I'm sure every person has experienced. A beautiful experience at night watching the stars, eh? It's just amazing. And like Rosalba
Yeah,
shared as well, looking up and seeing and wishing upon a star. Eh? I'm sure we've all done that as well. Yeah.
yeah.
So, um, yeah. Would you like to share something, Laddie?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think I remember that moment when someday when I was in night, that's make me, I am alone and I going outside my home and I just look into the sky about 2 hours or 3 hours. I'm just looking at the sky without do anything, just looking to the starter to that. Is very beautiful, and your mind,
Yes.
you think you going or you travel in your mind, you travel in a lot of moment that you do. Sometime when I have a lot of a lot of work or something like that, I give myself 5 seconds or 5 minutes just to start to to looking at the sky and thinking about your dream or something like that. Just I think so. You have that moment you're looking at the sky, at, at the sky, your mind, thinking about a lot of moment in your past or what you want in the future, something like that. Just
Right.
to
Right.
talk with yourself, and in the same time you're looking at the sky. You found sometime you're thinking about why the sky is the have that beautiful thing and have the beautiful stars and have the beautiful view, something like that. Why
Right.
the yeah, why the I don't
Good.
know what mean, yeah, what is the why the how to say that in English,
Oh,
I
the
forget that
beautiful
this
view.
word. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah. What is that thing with the start? What is his name? I don't know. In the they they in the night you see every night something like that. What's mean? Moon. Yeah, the
the
moon. You see the
moon.
moon.
Okay,
Why
the
the
moon
moon
and the
take that?
stars.
Oh yeah, and the
Right?
stars. Why the moon take that color? Sometimes if you look the moon very well, and you see a lot of picture or a lot of kind of thing in the moon, why he look like things, something like that. Sometimes you think the moon, when I was child, I think the moon is going with me because I see the moon in this, that's
Yeah.
when I was child, I think a lot of moon. Why I am in the city, I see the moon, and I am in the village, I see the moon. I think that moon he follow me or something like that. I say a
Yes.
lot of what, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you so much
Good.
for your listening.
Oh, yeah, good, laddie. That's the whole idea. I'm sure we can relate to what you're saying there. William, what do you think, William? What have you experienced when you look up at the sky?
I think book of two pictures shake about astronomy because
Ye-
uh there are some telescopes and people really like to see about the stars. I think
Beautiful.
today's topic about astronomy and people like to see about stars at the night and people like to go researching about kind of uh, experience in astronomy. But I know that
Yes.
I have learned a bit about astronomy because I have joined some debating club about astronomy, but maybe they want to uh match about their sign based about astronomy. Yeah, because I have seen that it was creepy. There were three people that wanting to see about the stars. Maybe
Right.
they like to see about telescope to make some researches. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, William. Very nicely described there. Thank you. Okay, awesome, guys. So I'm going to move on to the next little activity because we have some more pictures that I actually want to ask you guys what these are. So thank you. Those are beautiful answers. We can describe how we feel when we look at the night sky. So we're actually going to look at some vocabulary now. So we've got 6 pictures here. There's our words, a cloud of dust and gas, which we refer to as a nebula, an observatory, a galaxy, a telescope, constellations, and the solar system. Okay, so who would like to? Okay, I see Divya. Can I ask Divya? Would you like to tell us what you think? What is picture number 1? What do we call that? Divya? Can Divya hear us? Divya?
Yeah, sure. I can hear you.
Hi. There we go. Hi.
Yeah.
Would you like to help us with number 1? What is that? What do you think?
Yeah, the number one picture describes that when we see in clouds through telescope, it look like an dust or a gas kind of chamber, and beyond that we can see the solar system where we can see the different type of planets and sun.
Right. Okay. So what can we call that? What
Uh,
word can we call it out of these 6 words? What do you think we should call it there? If you look at our 6 words that we have there, I couldn't hear you.
Nebula.
It's not the nebula.
Solar system.
Okay, so it's not the solar system. I'm going to put the correct word here. Okay, we're going to call it constellations.
Constellation.
Okay.
There we go. Constellations. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Divya. Thanks. That's awesome. Okay, so number 2. Francisco, what do we call that? If we look at that picture, what is that? What do you think? Number 2.
Teacher, it is a cloud of dust and gas. It is.
The cloud of dust and gas. Okay, I'm going to put that. Okay, let's put the nebula, which we refer to as a nebula. Let's put that one over here. Okay, a cloud of dust and gas. Okay. So what do we say for number 2? I'm going to ask, thanks, Francisco, thank you. I'm going to ask a Nani, what does a Nani think for number 2?
A galaxy.
Right, a galaxy. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so Serena, hi there.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, you good?
Thank you. And
Lovely.
picture number 3, An observatory.
Correct. Excellent. Thank you. An observatory. Very good.
Observatory.
Very good. And then let's look at number 4. What do we say
Solar
for?
system.
Hi, Norma.
Solar
Hi there,
system.
Norma.
Telescope.
Hello,
The solar-
teacher Stella. Nice to listen to
How-
you and to
Cloud,
be in your
dust, and
class.
gas. You know that means
Thank you,
gas.
Norma.
Nebula.
Wonderful to have you.
The solar system.
I
I'm
need
good.
So what do you
about
say for number 4?
Number 4. Okay. I can see in this picture the solar system. I
The
think
solar
sun,
system.
center, planets like Earth.
Right.
Yes, the solar
gonna-
system.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Norma. Awesome. The solar system. Well done. Very good. And then if we have a look at that picture number 5.
Telescope.
Laddie,
Yeah,
telescope.
me.
what do you
The
say for
picture
number
number 5, the telescope and
A
yeah,
telescope.
telescope.
Very good.
He told you.
Telescope.
Or I think that's
Okay,
the
awesome.
last word.
Yes, that's
Well
the
done.
last one. Thanks, guys. Thanks very much,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Okay, awesome. So let's just go back to number 1. When we look at constellations, okay, constellations are recognized, it's the recognized region of the sky, okay? So these are the regions, the different regions of the night sky is what we refer to as constellations, okay? So number 2, a galaxy is a huge system of stars, all right? A galaxy. So if we think about, for example, the Milky Way, okay, that's part of the galaxy, all right? And then number 3, an observatory is where we can go to observe the night sky, all right, through a telescope, okay? Number 4, the solar system we can refer to as the sun, and then everything that orbits around the sun. Okay, that's what when we refer to the solar system, we refer to the sun and everything that circles around the sun. That is the solar system. And then number 5, a telescope, which you use to view the stars with, to bring things closer to you, to see it when it's so far away. The telescope brings it closer to you, okay? And then, of course, number 6, which is the nebula, which is like leftover dust from, say, for example, a star that falls, all right? That dust in the sky from stars that fall, you get different, like the dust particles. We refer to that as the nebula. Okay. Okay, great, everyone. Thank you for your participation there. Fantastic, wonderful. So we're going to read now. So let's break up. Okay, we're going to first look at 3 options, how we are going to summarize our article, all right? So there's 3 options there. Number 1, understanding space and the universe is a life-changing event for most people. How many stars there are, how far away they are, and how they are formed is something everyone needs to know. Okay, so that's option number 1. Option number 2, people benefit from being able to see the night sky, but finding a place that's dark enough can be difficult. It's interesting to see the moon, planets, and stars. All right. Number 3, children should visit national parks with their schools to learn about the night sky so that they can use the stars to tell the time and find their way if they get lost. All right. So these are three options that summarize our article. So I would love it if everybody could participate in our reading. We're all going to have a little turn to read a paragraph. Think about these three options. Okay, just read it one more time. I'll give you all a minute or two. Read those three options and then think about when you're reading the article, how we're going to summarize. Remember the main thought, the main idea of the whole article in a summary. Okay, so there we go. Those are our options. Okay, so remember to put up your hand if you want to read. Practice a little bit of reading today. That will be nice to hear everybody reading. Remember, don't read too fast. Don't be in too much of a hurry. Take your time, nice and clear. Okay, so let's have a look at our article. Okay, there we go. As you can see there, we've got a couple of, we're going to break it up into paragraphs so that everybody can get a turn, all right? So we'll start with Francisco. And Francisco, can you read, I think first, yeah, up to, can I show you where? I'm just going to highlight. Can you read that for us, that part?
To fully enjoy wonders of space, with or without a telescope, we need dark skies. That's why observatories are usually built in remote locations where there's less light pollution. The UK government has removed that every child should have the chance to spend a night under the stars in special dark sky sites in national parks. There, they can explore the concepts of time and space that the universe can demonstrate.
Very good. Wonderful reading. Thank you. Thanks, Francisco. So I'm going to give our next person a chance there, Laddie. Okay, so we can read from, if you can read the last part there for us, this article of this paragraph over there, just over there, that
Yeah.
you can start there.
Well, just to start, you want to me just this paragraph to read
Just this little
just this
paragraph that
paragraph.
I've highlighted there for you. Yeah, just
Yeah.
that little one there. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Exploring the night sky could be a life-changing experience for people of all age. They may see our own Milky Way galaxy for the first time, learning that this is made up of millions of stars is similar to our sun, give us a new appreciation of the universe and our place in it. Thank you so much.
Very good. Awesome. Thank you, Laddie. Well done there. Dua, you can read number 2 for us there, light pollution. You can just read that part there for us.
Okay.
Thank
Light
you.
pollution. Yeah, you're welcome. Light pollution, but protecting dark sky sites is only half the story. It is a shame that light pollution means these wonderful experiences are only possible from home. It should be possible for people to connect with the wonders of the universe in the place where they live.
Thank you. Very nice. May from Algeria, would you like to read this part over here for us?
Yes, please. In the UK,
Thank you.
can I start?
Yes.
Okay. In the UK, astronomy and environmental groups have developed dark sky discovery sites in towns and cities. City parks are often perfect for this if the lighting can be reduced or covered. At home, there are many things that people can do to see more of the night sky, like finding a place away from direct street light or switching off outdoor security lights. Turning off all the lights in the house can also make a big difference. Thank you.
Awesome. Well done. Thank you, May. Well done there. And Nani, can you read paragraph 3 for us? Just this part so we can give everybody a turn. And Nani?
Okay. What
Thank you.
what we can see? Planets such as Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus, these brightest objects in the solar system, are easily visible in cities. If you limit light pollution near your home, you can see more stars and even some of the brightest constellations. It is possible to find and follow these objects from night to night and understand the pattern of the movement.
Very nice. Thank you, Nani. Rosalba, if you could read this for us over here, this little paragraph.
Okay, noticing how. Can I read?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Noticing how the moon changed shape and color while rising, setting, and moving through the sky from night to night is an experience to remember. The regular interest in supermoons suggests that people are keen to discover the nightly pleasure of tracking the moon.
Beautiful. Thank you, Rosalba. I
Thank
see,
you, too.
William, your hand is up. Thank you, William. The next one.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. On a clean night, it's nearly always possible to find constellations like the two stars at its back, known as the pointer stars, can also help people locate the pole star, which gives the direction of the north. But it's interesting to remember that this is only a coincidence. Over thousands of years, change in the way the Earth turns mean that many different stars have been and will be the new pole star.
Very interesting, eh? Thank you, William. Mr. Azad, can you read this for us, please?
Yeah. You can even tell the time using the position of the pointer stars in the flow, as if the whole constellations were a giant clock with a polar star at the center. Spotting Orion the Hunter is also simple. If you look for his belt, three bright stars in a line. Below the belt, there are three much fainter stars forming the sword. The object at the middle of this is not a star, but the Orion Nebula, a cloud of dust and gas where new stars are forming.
Very nice. Thank you so much. That's awesome, Mr. Azad. Well done. Mary, hi there.
Hello,
Hi.
dear.
How are you? Good. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Ah, there we go. We can hear you now. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hi. Would you like to read the conclusion for us?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Awesome.
conclusion. A local action on light pollution at home or in pairs might seem like a small thing, but the result can be impressive. This could broaden the appeal of the night sky to people who have never tried it before, allowing children and their families to experience the beauty of space and their own neighborhood child, connect them to the stars for life. Okay,
Awesome. Thanks, Mary. Thank you very much.
so much.
Thank you. Awesome, guys. The reading was fantastic. Beautiful reading. We could all follow so nicely together. Very nice reading. I'm very impressed with your reading, guys. Okay, so you see these highlighted words? In paragraph 1, we've got wonders, remote, concepts, demonstrate, and we've also got pattern, coincidence, and fainter. All right? So what we're going to do is figure out what these words mean. Okay, I'm going to move up and down between the paragraphs, the different paragraphs that we've just read, and the definitions of these words. Okay, so number 1, far away from where most people live. Okay, William, what do you say?
Can
Very
I
good.
say
Who said that? Do you all agree? Far away? What does that mean?
Remote.
Somebody said the word now, William.
Remote. Remote.
Good. Good, good. I see everybody's just saying the word. That's very good. Remote. Okay.
Yeah.
So remote means far away from where most people live. All right. So let's put it in there. Very good. Excellent. Number 2, ideas that are complicated and important. Let's go back to the paragraph. Ideas that are complicated and important. Mr. Azat, what is that? Ideas that are complicated and important.
Coincident.
Not a coincidence. No, a coincidence. No, not that one. Hanani, what do you say?
Concept.
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 Right. Yes. Concepts. Very good. Very good. So when we talk about concepts, we're referring to something that is complicated and important. Okay. Like the concept of time, for example. So concept. Very good. Okay. Number 3. Less bright. Something that's harder to see. Okay, let's go back. Less bright, harder to see. Divya, when something is... Sorry, couldn't hear?
Painter.
Painter.
Yes, fainter. Very good. So when something is faint or fainter, okay, it's less bright. There we go. So when we use the word fainter, we can refer to something that is dim. Okay, it's not bright. Good. Number 4, a positive feeling. I'm going to go down there. A positive feeling of surprise that you get when you see something new and strange? William, what do you say? A positive feeling of surprise when
Wonder.
you see
Can I,
something new and strange.
can I answer
Okay,
say?
let's give. What do you say? Wonder, William?
Wonder, wonder.
Wonder.
Very
Yes, wonder.
good. Okay, you agree. Well done. Okay, very good. Number 5, a regular way in which something happens.
Pattern?
What is that called? Yes,
Coincidence.
pattern.
Coincidence.
Pattern, sir?
I think we're going to go with pattern, a pattern of movements. Okay, so let's say pattern for number 5. A regular way in which something happens. A pattern. Okay. Number 6. Show how something works to improve someone's understanding.
Coincidence.
What is that?
Demonstrate.
Coincidence.
Demonstrate.
It is show.
No,
Remember,
no,
this
no.
is a verb.
It is not
Show.
coincidence.
Demonstrate or illustrate.
Ah,
The last
there we
one is
go.
coincidence.
Say demonstrate there. Okay, but let's look at the word there when they said demonstrate. Okay, demonstrate. There we go.
Demonstrate.
Something that you show. All right. So always think about the word show together with demonstrate. It's an easier way to remember it. Demonstrate can mean show. All right, good. And then the last one is when something happens by chance.
The last one is a
Yes.
coincidence.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So when something happens by chance, all right, it's a complete coincidence. It wasn't planned. Okay, it happened by chance. All right. Very good, guys. So there we go. As you can see, remote, when you're far away from where most people live. Concept, we can describe as ideas that are complicated and important. Fainter, less bright, harder to see. Wonder, it's a feeling of surprise, hey? When you're in awe of something, okay? Pattern, a regular way in which something happens. If you demonstrate something, you are showing how something works. And a coincidence is when something happens by chance. It wasn't planned or anything like that. It's just coincidence, all right? Good. Excellent. Okay. So let's look at the questions. Can you guys tell me, can you remember, we can go back to the paragraph, why are observatories usually built far away from cities? Hanani, what do you say?
Because it
Can I
is
answer?
usually darker there, and it is impossible in the cities to see stars due to light pollution.
Exactly. So we're going to say there, I'm just going to put keywords here. Very good answer there. So light pollution, eh? Light pollution is part of the reason why we move away from the cities to be able to see properly, because the sky will obviously, it's darker. All right.
Exactly.
Good answer, Hanani.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes. Okay, so who has made it possible for people in towns and cities to see the night sky more easily? If we go back to the article, Ladi, what do you say? Who made it possible for us?
You know, I think that about my opinion, who has made it possible to people in the town and to see the night sky more usually, I think because that's a crowded city or town that make him, they like to be alone or so they like to make his his brain, full or something like that. That is thing.
Okay, thank you. Yes, yes. Okay, and then also I'm just going to add, let's go back to the article there. If we have a look at, there's a part here where it actually mentions astrology. They're talking about astronomy and environmental groups. There is a piece in the article where they talk about environmental groups that actually go out of their way to, I'm just going to highlight that, astronomy and environmental groups. They also go out of their way to try and help. They even have little parks where they have, as it says there, city parks are often perfect for this if the lighting can be reduced. Yeah, so it's got a lot to do with light pollution. Eh? Light pollution's a problem. I'm sure we can see this night sky. The further we travel away from home, the further out we go, the more we see. So light pollution is definitely an issue. Eh? So yeah, so as they say, there astronomy and environmental groups, they've developed dark sky discovery sites in
Teacher,
towns and cities. Yes.
may I read
Who's
that?
calling?
That's a 2 sentences.
Yes, sure.
In the UK, astronomy and environmental groups have developed dark sky discovery sites in towns and cities. City parks are often perfect for this if the lighting can be reduced or covered.
Yes, very good. So if the lighting is reduced, eh? Absolutely. Thank you, Francisco. Very nicely read there. Okay, excellent. So let's look at question number 3. How can you make the night sky easier to observe if you're at home? What can we do at home to try and make it so we can see more stars in the sky? What do you guys do? Do you guys travel out, or how much can you see in your own backyard? If you go out into your garden or out into the street, how does your sky look where you live? Mary?
We can turn off the lights.
Can I try, teacher?
Yes. Hi, Louis. Hi. Welcome.
Hi, teacher. Thank you.
Welcome, Louis.
I think you need to reduce light pollution in your space or your garden.
Yes. So what can we do? How do we reduce it?
I forgot in the text.
Let's have a look at the text. So yes, it
Yeah.
actually says in the text, how can we reduce our lights and make it a little bit more easier to see the stars? Mary?
Okay, I think we can make the place dark, and then at dark we can observe the moon in the sky.
Exactly.
Maybe... also it is. There is also in the text that there is a special space that they can make it for children, for observers, that there is no light on that place, and that's why they can observe it more better. They can see it and wander from it.
Exactly. Thank you, Mary. So the whole idea is to try and get away from the light, because that's the problem. We've got too much light pollution. When you go, even where I live, way too much light pollution. So try and make it a little bit darker. As they say, put the lights off, put your security lights off, put the lights off in the house, and try and make it darker, and you'll see how the night sky comes alive, eh? Okay, excellent. Let's have a look at another question. Number 4. Where does the moon show changes in the way it looks? When does the moon show changes in the way it looks? Mr. Azat?
Um, no,
Let's
it's
go back to
it depends on their patterns, For example,
Mhm.
then our seasons is changed, patterns of the stars also change.
Very true, very true. So when obviously when the moon rises, when it sets, when it moves, okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
every
it
night it
makes.
looks different, eh?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
very true, very true, very good, very good. Okay, so it's obviously the way it rises, the way it sets. Okay, very good. All right, so let's go to our last question there. Number 5, where can you see the formation of new stars? Let's look at the paragraph. If we look at the formation of new stars, let's go back to the paragraph. If we see here, we talk about the nebula. Mary?
Okay, can you show the question again? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. So I'm just highlighting here. There we go. And then we can see, so question number 5 there. So where can you see the formation of new stars? So new stars are forming. Okay, where can you see the formation of new stars? The article talks about it. Okay, so if you
Um,
look at that little article, the paragraph there that I've highlighted.
can I
Ocean of
answer?
Fanta is
Okay,
single.
Can I?
yeah. So if you look at that highlighted article there, you can see there.
I think
Yes, Mary?
okay, after the bright of the stars and one line, and then it shows another new star.
Yes, yes. So as it shows the
And
3
also
stars in
not
a row.
yeah, it is also depend on the cloud, that if there is a cloud of dust or gas, then the new star is forming.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So this is what we call the nebula. So the object at the middle of this is not a star. So we're talking about the belt. But I think you can only see the belt, which is that those 3 stars. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's 3 stars exactly in a row. If you've seen that in the sky before, that's what they talk about, the belt. Underneath that, there's stars and the cloud, but it depends where you are. You can't see this if you're in the city. These are the types of things you'll only see when it's really, really dark outside and the sky is nice and bright. Then you'll notice that cloud of dust and gas where the new stars are forming. Mr. Azat,
Yeah,
I see your hand
here
is
I'm
up.
here.
Did you want to say?
Oh, I mean, to answering the last question, when new stars is forming, uh, they uh, they seem to fainter stars and they make some sword, um, and it seems looks like clouds and gas. It means new
Yes.
stars is forming.
Yes, yes, excellent. So I think we'll that kind of, whatever's happening there, we'll see sort of when you're really out in the countryside or maybe at the beach even, you could see it because it's really dark out there. So yeah, our light pollution is really, we're missing out because we aren't seeing these beautiful things happening in the sky. A lot of it's got to do with light pollution, eh? Yeah. So thank you for those answers, everybody. So as you can see now, let's just go down. One more thing there. When we express a negative feeling, who would like to match up from A to D? From number 1 to 4, we've got expresses a negative feeling, means to be very excited, means make something more attractive or popular, and it means help us understand the importance. So let's just look at our last 4 phrases for today. We're looking at gives us a new appreciation. B, are keen. C, it's a shame. And D, broaden the appeal. All right, so these are our last 4 phrases. So when we look at gives us a new appreciation, what would we match that with from number 1 to 4?
It's 3 means make something more attractive or popular. Gives us a new appreciation.
Okay, so you're going to match number 1 with?
It's a shame. C.
Three.
Good. Yes. So I'm going to actually type it in there. So when we express a negative feeling, we can use the phrase, it's a shame. Okay?
Shame,
So let's
yes.
put it there.
It's a shame.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a shame. Good. Very good. So number 2 means to be very excited. What phrase can we use when we get very excited?
Keen on or keen.
Good. When we are keen on something. Hey, Mary?
It is B, regular interest.
Good. Yes, exactly. Regular interest. You're keen on something. Very good. Very good. So number 3 means making something more attractive or popular. What can we match that with?
I
Broaden
think
the
give
appeal.
us new appreciation.
Give us new
Good.
Broaden the appeal.
appreciation.
Number
So
8.
yes, so 3D, eh? Okay, something more like attractive.
Broaden
Okay, Louis, we're
Broaden
gonna
the
say
appeal.
that.
the evil.
Yes.
Broaden the evil.
Good, very good. Okay, so the last one there helps us understand the importance of something.
Gives us a new appreciation.
Good, good. Excellent. Okay, so you can see how we use these phrases. When we're expressing something negative, we say, oh, it's a shame. For instance, it's a shame that light pollution means these wonderful experiences are only possible far from home. Okay, that's how we can express that phrase. When we talk about being keen on something, we mean we get excited. We are very keen. Good. We can see there regular interest. So that's how we can remember the word keen, regular interest. And then broaden the appeal. Okay. Broaden the appeal. We're going to say there it means something that is attractive. All right. So there we go, broaden the appeal. So if we see, this could broaden the appeal of the night sky to people who've never tried it before. Okay. And then gives us a new appreciation, learning that this is made up of millions of stars, each similar to our sun, gives us a new appreciation of the universe and our place in it. Okay. Wonderful, guys. So when we look up at the night sky, it really puts our mind, we really realize our place in the universe. It kind of makes us feel a bit tiny, eh? Like, where do we fit into this massive universe when you look up into the night sky? Eh? It's so beautiful. So, okay, guys, we've actually run out of time. But in conclusion, I'd like to hear from all of you. How would you basically just summarize our article for today? When we look up at the night sky, what is the basic idea of our article today? So let's go back to our 3 points. What would you say was the main idea of our article today?
Understanding space.
Okay, think about it. We want to talk about the main idea. Okay, not just about facts.
Excuse me, I think that the night sky reminds us that there is a much bigger world around us. Yeah.
Right. So let's look at number 2. I'm going to highlight number 2. Good, Rosalba. So thanks, Serena. But we're going to go with option number 2 there where it says, okay, oops, there we go. Not all of it, sorry. I don't want to highlight all of it. Let me just undo that. So I'm just going to highlight number 2. And that's our summary for the article today. People benefit from being able to see the night sky, but finding a place that's dark enough can be difficult. It's interesting to see the moon, planets, and stars. Okay, so that's basically the summary of the whole article that we read today. And as Rosalba brought out, it sort of puts into perspective where we fit in, eh? Okay, so yeah, unfortunately we've run out of time, but thank you to everybody for your beautiful participation today. Your reading was awesome. Thank you, guys. And I hope to see you all again next week. So thanks again. And I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon further. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Sir, can I use sing?
Thank you.
And you
Sir,
are
can
a
I?
wonderful teacher. Thank you so much.
Sir,
Thank you. Yes,
you.
sir, can I?
Thank
Can
you,
I
Louis.
say?
I've
Can I
learned a
say?
lot
Can I
today.
say something to you,
Thank you
sir?
so much.
Yes,
I love
sure.
your smile. I love your smile.
Thank you, with my crooked teeth and all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for your beautiful participation and keep up the good work, eh? Beautiful work
Goodbye.
today. Bye.
You
Bye,
are the most
everybody.
beautiful teacher. Goodbye.
Oh,
Goodbye.
thank you,
Thank you so much.
guys.
See you
Bye,
next week,
everybody.
ma'am.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Take care.